Good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to the 2012 Cultural Showcase. Alright, one of the bigger highlights that we have every year is the special guest of the showcase. And this year we're fortunate again to have a multi-talented award winner. We've got multiple golden guitars, probably a couple of arias thrown in there, would be correct? Operas. Eurovision? Eurovision? You're watching Eurovision, Troy? Oh, okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Troy Cassar Daly.
Well, thank you very much. It's so good to be able to just take the time out to pop in, sing a couple of songs. And has everyone enjoyed their Tamworth Festival so far? It's been pretty deadly, eh? We had a show last night out at the Trek, and we only started using that venue probably about 7-8 years ago. And each night's been sold out, which has been amazing. So to see all those people there to come and watch you sing your songs is a real thrill. So great to be able to come along. I'm just going to sing a couple of songs. I'm also going to take a couple of requests, so feel free. A young fella promised me he's going to do the best sound in the world for me down there. I'm watching him. Well, I've been driving every back road, me in this old car, with one headlight working, and it's only overheated 3 times so far. And I guess that's pretty good. When I lost sight of the city, I felt a big relief. It took me to a place where I'd always want to be. I'm going back home. I'm going back home to where people call you by your first name. I'm going back home to where people treat you just the same as they always have back home. Yeah, I'm going back home. Well, yes, there was a woman, I guess you know the end. 'Cause now I'm looking for a place for a broken heart to mend. That's why I'm going back home. Yeah, I'm going back home to where people call you by your first name. I'm going back home to where people treat you just the same as they always have back home. Yeah, I'm going back home. Well, we got the news this morning, Dad had passed away. A new day was dawning, and the tears were rolling down my face as I was going back home. I'm going back home to where people call you by your first name. I'm going back home to where people treat you just the same as they always have back home. Yeah, I'm going back home. I've been driving every back road again and again, with one headlight working, and it only overheats every now and then. guess that's pretty good. Welcome home, folks. Welcome to Tamworth. Is that a man of Munro up the back I can see there, or what? No? Gee whiz. You look like someone I know. Have we got any requests, folks, that I can do? Because I've got a couple of songs before I have to shoot through to the next little appointment. Everyone's going all right? River Boy? No. I was born and raised on the river. It's the only life that I know. People around here have put a name on me, and I hear it wherever I go. They call me River Boy, River Boy. Ain't good for nothing, River Boy. This whole world don't hold a whole lot of joy when you're nothing but a river boy. I do a lot of fishing on the river to make my living, you see. When I take my catch to the marketplace, the people call out to me, and they say, River Boy, hey River Boy, you got any fish today there, River Boy? I sell my wares, but nobody cares about feelings of a river boy. There's a pretty girl works at the marketplace. I see her there every day. But when I try to talk to her, I can hear her papa say, I'm away from that river boy. He's a river boy. Nothing but a riff-raff and river boy. No girl of mine's gonna waste her time on a good-for-nothing river boy. So I hit my boat back up the river, back to my old fishing place. I'm afraid this old river's gonna overflow from the tears running down my face. I'm nothing but a river boy, river boy. Ain't good for nothing, river boy. This whole world don't hold a whole lot of joy when you're nothing but a river boy. This whole world don't hold a whole lot of joy when you're nothing but a river boy. Thank you very much. The ones about the floods? Now look, I get a bit soupy with this one, huh? Alright. I might just get you to pull that guitar back a little bit in the fallback, brother. Should be fine then. I only got to come down for one day last year, as you know, because of those floods, and I didn't get to the awards, didn't get to the showcase like I normally do. And I think that the thing is, you forget about how important the festival is until you get back and realise all the things you've missed through being up there at home. And all my head, even at my show, everyone said, we loved your show last year. And I said, look, I'd love to say I remember it, but I don't remember any of it. I was sort of just cruising, thinking about home and all this cleaning up we had to do. So I wrote this song about when the river's going to do what it's going to do. And as we know, you know, as Indigenous people, it's been doing it for thousands of years. Just at this time, there's houses and stuff in the way, you know. So I said, when the river's going to do it, it's going to do it regardless. You just get to higher ground and get out of the way. So this song's called The River Runs. If my wife was here, she could probably come up and sing on this with me if she's around. She'd probably do more. If she is there, I don't know. But it's been beautiful to come back and be a part of the showcase. Isn't it nice that it's in this cool environment here? Remember the other one was real hot over there, and you'd run in, you'd sweat, and then you'd run out, and it was all over the shop. She's not there? That's all right. It's called The River Runs anyway, folks. This old town is full of memories, from its lonely streets to the tall, tall trees. Little houses built on an old floodplain. We dread the summer and we fear the rain. Well, they built the levee like none before, to heal the scars of '74. But just when we thought the day was won, we stood back and watched the river run. We stood back and watched the river run. We stood back and watched the river run. Yeah. When the river runs, you can hear the sound. Better get yourself to high ground. We hold our daughter and hold our son. We stood back and watched the river run. We stood back and watched the river run. We stood back and watched the river run. Yeah. I want to do a quick one for you that's on the new record that I have to share with you. I played it for my family back home because the record's not out yet, but this is the one song that really got a lot of my mob at home. They love the way that it's almost like paying homage to Merle Haggard. Who likes Merle Haggard here? Well, I'm probably the biggest Merle Haggard fan in the world, besides you fellas. And when I wrote this song with these two blokes in Nashville last year, we sat back and finished it on a little demo tape. And we said, you know what, that sounds old already, that song. It's not often I say that, because normally they're fresh and they're new. And this is one that I said to the two fellas, I want to write a song about drinking, but one about someone that's thinking about drinking again. And they said, well, I'm thirsty just thinking about it. So I wrote this song with them, and it was a big thrill to write with these fellas in Nashville and to write a song like this that I figure is my respect to someone like old Merle. It goes like this here. But I haven't felt like this for a long time. The truth is, I can't remember when. But tonight, I won't lie, I'm hurting. I'm thinking about drinking again. There's a bar that don't know how it's gonna end. But I can tell you it won't be pretty, 'cause I'm thinking about drinking again. I'm thinking about that old familiar feeling that I can always count on taking comfort in. And I wonder, can it still drown a memory? 'Cause I'm thinking about drinking again. I'm thinking about that old familiar feeling that I can always count on taking comfort in. And I wonder, can it still drown a memory? 'Cause I'm thinking about drinking again. Yes, I'm thinking about drinking again. Thank you very much. I'll tell you about the fourth time I played that, I'm still nervous. I've got time for one more before I go, and I want to say thank you very much for the invitation from everyone to come down. And sorry I missed last year. I was busy up there cleaning up, but it's so good to be back. And hasn't it been a great festival to see everyone around, lots of people, and good positive vibe in town. It's good for Tamworth as well. Tommy, how are you, brother? Good to see you. And Simo, it's good to see you too, brother. Good job the other night at the Pickers. Awesome. We should put together a super group like I've been talking about for a couple of things. I've got Gene in mind too, so we're going to have some fun. I've got time for one more. I'll just take a request if you like. I don't care what we do. Trains? Alright. That was easy. My grandfather used to ride off into the fog on a bike, and I've only just gotten hold of his old tucker box that he used to have on the back of that bike. And one afternoon he came home, and inside the tucker box he had a porcupine that he'd knocked on the head in the bush and brought it home for everyone to eat. And I tell you what, it was always exciting when you open it up and there was one still alive, I tell you. I know that people don't understand what they taste like, but they are like pork. They really are. If you've ever eaten one, they are just like pork. And thank God they're not endangered, because I would still eat one today if I had a chance. Trains, trains, they get down in your veins. That rumbling diesel sound fills my dreams. Oh, trains, trains, the feeling never wanes. My long-term lifetime love affair with trains. My granddad and his mates were peddlers on the line. They worked the tracks right across the state. And every now and then I talk to some old railway men, and they bring old granddad's stories back again. my dreams. Oh, trains, trains, the feeling never wanes. My long-term lifetime love affair with trains. My mother traveled far. She ran the dining car in the rattles and the clatter and the heat. She'd work the northern train and head back south again. And sometimes I'd climb aboard and she'd take me. Let's clap our hands and see if we can make some noise. Oh, train, train, they get down in your veins. That rumbling diesel sound fills my dreams. Oh, trains, trains, the feeling never wanes. My long-term lifetime love affair with trains. My long-term lifetime love affair with trains. Thank you very much and good afternoon. Lovely to see you. Thanks to that young fellow on sound too.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Troy Cassar Daly. Thank you, Troy, and we appreciate Troy's time. He's got a very busy schedule, and to give us, to allow us his time to drop in here is a huge thing, and we thank you very much for that, Troy. One more time for Troy. Thank you.